From the Streets newsroom in New York, I'm Jill Malandrino along with Andrew Krill with your week ahead. But quickly, let's review the week of March 31st. We saw a slew of IPOs, both listed on the NASDAQ and New York Stock Exchange, come to market. On Friday, right now at about noon Eastern, S&P and Dow are holding up relatively well to the NASDAQ, which really got hit this week. See a lot of money coming out of the momentum names and the biotech names in particular. I think the question here is it profit-taking? Or is it a trend that has really been happening since the beginning of March and following through, which is why on Options Profits, my site, for example, we take a look at other measures besides stock price and look at volatility metrics as well. And that's why we think it may be more of a trend than just one day or 1 week of profit taking. Andrew, let's turn to the week ahead and take a look at the calendar.
So domestically, the economic calendar is pretty light here, but we have one data point we'll be looking at is China's trade balance, which is coming out midweek. Last month we had a big unexpected drop in exports, so obviously this is going to be one people are paying attention to because that region has been acting a little bit better despite the continued sort of weaker data coming out of the region.
And how about earnings? Relatively light, but Tuesday's a big day for Q2.
Alcoa is going to kick off earnings season officially, but while many people are going to be more focused on the banks Friday, we get JP Morgan, Wells Fargo coming out Friday morning. Numbers have been coming down for the group. Feel a little weaker activity, but the banks have held up pretty well, so I think maybe potential for some upside surprises there.
What I think is interesting on Alcoa, and this talks about the shift that we've been seeing, is analyst numbers are coming up with it, right? Going into the print on Tuesday, we see aluminum prices coming up a little bit, commodities for the entire complex for that matter, and you're also seeing more aluminum used in auto and aerospace. So it kind of makes sense to see that as the shift is coming out of those momentum names. Same thing with JP Morgan. We had Macquarie, a sell-side broker, take up its target today, upgraded it from an outperform from a neutral. Its target goes to $68 from $62, about 11.3% upside from here. Again, on improving European and U.S. economic factors, potentially an increased buyback, and they're just seeing an improvement in the business mix overall. So I really think that's conducive of what we're seeing in terms of this trend shift. Okay. Thanks very much, everyone. Have a great weekend. For the Street in New York, I'm Jill Malandrino along with Andrew Krill.